Jaded Gang? It's your girl Jadeddiamonds here, back with another video. And today we're going to be discussing or talking about some of my most recent purchases that I'm really excited about. But before we begin, if this is your first time watching my video and you like what you see, just pause the video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like, comment, you know, you can message me via email. Everything is in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I've been on kind of a, I guess you can call it a self-healing journey. I've just been really into buying stuff that makes me feel good, buying things that kind of make me calm down, buying things that are part of self-care, buying things that will stimulate my mind and make me not be so anxious all the time. So the things that we're going to be talking about today are more so geared towards self-care routines, also a part of just reading. All right, so I bought a few books and I bought a lot of things that have to do with the body that I'm really excited about. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. So I think I'm going to start off with the books that I purchased that I'm really excited about. So let me calm down, y'all. I just brought all of my groceries upstairs and I do not have an elevator at these apartments that I live in. All right, so the first book that I bought is called A Little Life by Jadeddiamonds. And as you guys can tell, I've already started reading it. I'm almost done with the first part of the book. I have about 10 pages to go before I'm at the second part, which is called The Postman. I've heard a lot of things about this book. I'm really into it. I will say reading this book has very much so opened my eyes to friendship. I'm not really good at friendship. I'm not really good at keeping friends and sustaining friends. And just reading this book has really opened my eyes to how important it is to have friends in your life for a long time. Also, I'm not that far into it. Hold on, y'all. There we go. I'm not that far into it, but I will tell you guys this. There is a lot of issues that will be present in this book, and I can tell by how the first part is wrapping up. It's about 4 friends, 4 guys actually, which is very different from what I like to read. It's about 4 guys. One is black, completely black, he's Haitian. One is mixed race, mom is white, dad is black. One is completely white with a Danish mom and a Swedish father. And the other friend, who we don't really know a lot about right now, his name is Jude. We don't know, he's racially ambiguous, basically, is what the book is basically making you feel. That the book hasn't really discussed him yet. I've learned a lot about JB, Malcolm, and Willem, but we haven't learned a lot about Jude. But from the different videos that I've read thus far, the book definitely is centered around Jude and a lot of the things that Jude is dealing with personally. And I'm really sure that as I read the book more and go in depth, I'll learn about what is going on with him and a lot of the issues that are present. I'm really sure there's a lot of things that are in here that will require you guys to do a little research before you read. I'm a really strong person. I've seen a lot of things. A lot of people in my family have been through a lot of things. So a lot of the different vlogs where the girls and the guys are kind of like emotional and crying, I really don't think the book will make me cry. But even if it does, I'll be okay with that, because I'm really into stories where you have to like really get attached or become attached to the characters. That's really something that I'm looking for. Like I said, I'm on a self-care journey, and so kind of reading about other people's pain kind of puts my pain a little bit in perspective. So I think that's why I'm really attached to the book so far. So it's a good read so far. I have these tabs here. As you can see, there's a lot of yellow tabs and blue. So my yellow tabs are when a new character is introduced, and the blue tabs are character development. So I have 3 blue tabs because we've learned a lot about Malcolm, we learned a lot about JB, and we learned a lot about Willem. So I'm still waiting on that blue tab for Jude, but we'll move on, and I'm gonna do this or talk about this book in a separate video. But here's A Little Life by Jadeddiamonds. All right, moving forward, I purchased another book called Slow Days, Fast Company, The World, the Flesh in LA by Eve Babbitts. Sorry y'all, my lighting is terrible. I have 2 of these, but right now I'm only using 1. So Eve Babbitts, I know nothing about this book. This is a blind buy. Excuse me. I will tell you, the reason why I have a little life is because I watched, I'm really into BookTube, and I watched a video by Paperback Dreams, and I love her videos, but I seen the video a year ago, so I just finally purchased A Little Life on Friday. And now I also purchased this Eve Babbitts book on Friday via Amazon. I got this from a local bookstore in my city called Novel, and I got the Eve Babbitts book from Amazon. I'm really excited. I really want to get into reading more female authors. Yana Gahara is a female author, and Eve Babbitts is a female author, and I really heard good things about this book. I would read the blurb to you guys, but it's really long. Let's just read the Naomi Fry review. It says, her writing took multiple forms, but in the center was always Babbitts and her sensibility. Fun and hot and smart, a Henry James loving party girl. So this is about a romanticization of Hollywood and like a girl's summer in Hollywood, and it's written from the perspective of a 19-year-old. I think she's from 19 to 23 or something like that, and it's a series of essays. So I'm really excited to get into this book, but I don't know anything about it. The next book that I am reading is an audio book, and my audio book is called Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. And let me tell y'all something. It's a satire about performative wokeness by white people. And I'll just give you a little spiel really quick. It's about this this woman named, I forgot her name. I haven't forgot her name, but I don't want to pronounce it wrong. But it's about I know it's Elise. Elise is a black girl who is a nanny for a rich Upper East Side white family who moves to Philadelphia. At the beginning of the book, it already talks about she gets called away from a party for an emergency because the white woman's husband made a derogatory comment on the radio station that he works for, and boom, all of a sudden people are at their house raising hell, basically, and calling them racist and all this type of stuff. So that's an emergency, and Elise gets called from the party that she was at to go and pick up their daughter just for a little while until things kind of get in order. She's in a grocery store with the daughter, and she gets racially profiled for being with a black child and being with a white child, and she is a black woman. They automatically say that she has kidnapped this baby and call the police on her. She is detained. Everything is very ridiculous. And so what the story goes over is everything that follows and everything that ensues after that moment. And it's a lot of performative, like I said, performative wokeness. It's a very funny book. I'm really into it, and I'm interested to see what happens at the end. So those are the things that I have bought intellectually over the past 2 weeks for my mind, for me, to help me with my anxiety and things of that sort. So things that I wanted to talk about. So the next thing I wanted to get into is kind of more along the lines of body, feminine care, hygiene, self-careness and routines. So I'm I've always been into perfume, always, but I've only ever worn things that were normal designer perfumes like Gucci, and I've also had a little bit, Aqua Gio by Armani smells really good, and there's another perfume that I used to have, but I used to always rebuy Gucci Guilty. But the Gucci Guilty Intense that I'm into, that I like, is not being sold as often, and I'm really afraid of buying the Gucci Guilty online from I don't know, from the reputable sites I'm looking for it, but they're sold out. So only Gucci Guilty is being offered these like other sites that I'm not comfortable with, but that's one of my really favorite go-to perfumes that are really like inexpensive but expensive at the same time for like a bigger amount. So I'm trying something new. I would have hauled my Maison Kirk de Jean MKF, I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, but I do have Baccarat Rouge, the extrait or the extract version. I do have that. I got that in February, but that's not in this haul. But that is one of my most expensive perfumes that I own. You know, it costs $498 and I really love it. I love the way it smells. It's a tad bit intense, but it's like a beautiful scent and I'm always complimented on it. So I wanted to step out of the box and I ended up blind buying Labo Santal 33. Here's the box. And so here is what the Labo looks like. It's the bottle. And this is a 50 ml because I just wasn't sure. And when I tell you guys, this smells so good. Y'all, it smells so good. The only thing I can tell you is that it's unlike anything I've ever smelled before in my life. It's very, very clean. It's very, very fresh. It's not sweet, but it's just a beautiful scent. If I could read the notes really quickly. I have the authentication card here. I'm definitely gonna order the candle, and I really want to buy a couple perfumes that are on my list to get. Is another 13 by Santal, and I want to get the Mojave Ghost by Rado. I have to pull up the notes for you because they're not actually in the box. But when I say Santal 33, it's an eau de perfume. It lasts all day. I've worn it twice since I got it. It lasts from the time I put it on before work. As you guys do know, I am a school teacher. I wake up 5:30, 6 a.m. spray it around 6:45, and it's literally on all day. I'm at work for 12 hours and it does not disappear from your body. I sprayed about twice. So yeah, that's pretty good. So, all right, it's pretty hard to copy or blend of this, okay? It's sandalwood, like I said, cardamom, leather accord, iris, and ambrose. It just smells very, 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 very good. It's a musky, smoky type of scent, but it smells like it's for women. But I know it'll smell good on men. I can't wait to spray it on Judah and let him wear it. Y'all, it smells so freaking good. So instantly when I bought this, because like I said, I'm just buying things along the lines of happiness, things that make me feel happy, things that make me feel good, and I really like to smell good. I think the most luxurious thing you can purchase aside from a car or a nice bag is a very expensive perfume, and that's just what I'm just truly getting into. I really can't tell y'all how excited I am to get the Mojave Ghost. This retails for $100. Hold on, I have to get up. I actually have it right here. It retails for $196. So after taxes, I paid $215 after taxes. Taxes here in Memphis are 0.9%, so almost 10%. So yeah, it's very much so worth it. It's worth every single penny. Like I said, my Baccarat costs double this, and it's the same size. No, it's a 2.7 ounce. But y'all, this Santal smells so good. I don't know anybody in my city that has the Santal 33. Like I said, I do live in Memphis, and I don't frequent in any particular circles, so that's probably why. I don't know anyone who has that perfume, but I know it's a really, really popular perfume in New York, and I'm a very New York enthusiast, which brings me back to A Little Life really quick. It's set in New York, and Yanagihara really makes me feel like I'm actually in the city. So that's another reason why I really love that book, and I really love this scent. So moving on, I bought the entire line of the Sol de Janiero, or the Sol de Janiero. And I wanted to just start with the Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 62 hair and body mist. Y'all, let me just tell y'all, this shit smells so good to just be a mist. Now I have my receipt for this stuff as well. Hold on, stop it. I've been really loving online shopping and then going and picking it up curbside. That's just really been my thing. So let's first start with this, okay? So the Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 62 is a hair and body mist, okay? It's perfect for like after the shower, especially if when we finish talking about the rest of the stuff that I bought, it's perfect for after the shower. It's very sexy, it's very warm, it's a gourmand, which means, you know, it kind of smells like caramel, kind of, actually I don't even have to think about it, pistachio. All right, so let's talk about the fragrance notes here. So the top note for this fragrance is pistachio and almond. The mid is heliotrope and jasmine petals. The dry is vanilla, salted caramel, and my favorite, sandalwood. So sandalwood is like a big part of all of the scents that I'm really into right now, and I've actually noticed that. So that means that I kind of like a more warm, masculine type of perfume or a cologne, which I think that perfumes and colognes should actually be unisex, because I don't think smelling has a gender unless you just stink, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so those are the notes here, and whew, when I tell y'all, this slap, and it also stays all day. So the body mist retails for $35. So this is $35. This is the big size. It is a, I don't know what ounce it is, but just know it'll last. It's an 8 floor ounce. It lasts. It's not cheap. The alcohol smell goes away almost immediately after you spray it, and you're just left smelling just really caramely and lusty and saddlewoody, and you just smell really good. This is a good pair, like if you don't want to spray your expensive perfumes all the time. This is not giving Bath and Body Works. No offense to my Bath and Body Works users, you know, I think that's good for girls who are transitioning into wanting to smell good and not really sure where they want to head. There's nothing wrong with that, but for a more grown and sexy woman who doesn't want to really spray all of her really good stuff but still wants to go to bed smelling good, this is really good. It is the Cheirosa 62 by Sol de Janeiro. Next I have the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bonbon Cream. Y'all, smells the same as the spray. Whoo, and I tell y'all, I wanted a bigger one. They didn't have it at the time, so I just purchased, when I repurchased, I purchased a bigger one. When I say, ooh, this is good for layering perfumes too. Like, I noticed I put this lotion on Friday, and then I sprayed my Santal 33, and it really gave off this really beautiful, like, whoosh, you know, this what do they call it, sillage. It gave off a really beautiful sillage, where it's really just like, what do you have on? So I kind of like that question, and then I kind of don't like that question, because it's like I paid a lot of money for the Santal, so I really, when I wear it, I want people to know that that's what I have on. And this is just really like a really beautiful go-between, and I really love how it makes my skin feel. This retails for, this is not the body scrub, it's $45, and it is a, that's really steep. Okay, we'll talk about pricing and why I feel like it's okay to kind of splurge on things that make you feel good body wise after a little bit. But it retails for $45, and how many ounces is this? It's 8.1 ounces. But the way that I use lotion, I really see myself kind of using this up really fast. So it's really expensive, but it's a splurge. It's for you. It's for self-care. So that's why I feel like it's okay. And like I said, it's the same scent as the body mist, so they pair really well together. So when you get out of the shower, let's talk about the shower first. All right, so I also bought the Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Gel. It's sulfate free. It looks like this. It's sulfate free, and it retails for $25. It is a 13-ounce bottle, and like I said, this is self-care routine completely. This is taking care of yourself, okay? The body wants what the body wants. The body needs what the body needs, okay? And I'm just really into self-care right now, and these are the things that I'm loving. And like I said, it's okay to splurge on things that make you feel good. So this is, it's not quite these, it's like a blend of the Cheirosa spray and lotion, but it also smells like something else. It's so good, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all, this is so good. It leaves my skin feeling so moisturized and so plump. and just I feel so vibrant, and I just feel like a woman when I get out of the shower. That's all I can explain. Like, I feel like a woman when I get out of the shower, and that's just that on that. If you want to feel like a woman, you want to feel good, you want to feel sexy, you want to feel fresh, you want to feel clean, baby, you need to get you some Sol de Janiero. I love, 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 love this. Like I said, I've been using it for 2 days now. Love it. The last thing that I bought is the Bum Bum body scrub. It looks just like the Bum Bum body cream, and it is the same ounce as the Bum Bum body cream. It's coming in at 7.8 ounces, and it was $42. But let me tell y'all something. I will not lie when I tell you that this shit works. My skin immediately feels smooth as soon as I get out of the shower. Especially, I have big legs. Like, they're big and strong, don't get me wrong, but they are big. And I was exfoliating really well in between my thighs. When I tell you the next morning when I woke up, my thighs were so soft and smooth. It was just like amazing. Like, I'm just sold. So it says, with ultra fine sugar crystals and crushed something seeds, crushed Capacua seeds, the Brazilian Body Smooth Blend exfoliates and nourishes to reveal your softest skin. And when you are exfoliating, it'll turn into like a lotion. When the crystals are completely like rubbed out, it turns into like a lotion. It's the most beautiful feeling in the world. You cannot tell me that this shit ain't worth the price. I think it's completely worth the price. Listen, if you're willing to splurge on a if you're willing to splurge on a trip, splurge on a bag, you should be willing to splurge on things for your body, okay? Because right now I'm just really into making myself feel good, smelling good, and just like overall well-being. And so I'm more so less focused on the material things, and I just want to focus on things that'll just make me, or hone in on things that'll just make me feel just really amazing and awesome on the inside. And with that said, I have one more thing and I have to go get it. I'll be right back. The last thing that I recently purchased is the Colorafresh Liquid Chlorophyll Internal Deodorant in the Unflavored. Alright, so like it says, this is a liquid deodorant, internal deodorant, and it's in liquid form. I have put it in my water, or I have taken a tablespoon of it per day, and it just really helps. Like, I'm not the most stinkiest part, like I don't have the most smelliest body odor, but let me tell you, TMI or whatever, but I do need a wax. I'm the type of girl that I don't make appointments. I just like to call ahead and just show up to get my wax or whatever. And I just haven't really been into shaving my armpits as of lately. I think I'm about to start getting my armpits waxed also, because I just don't like how the razor's making me feel. But because I have been taking this Colorafresh, and I'm also taking these Azo pills that like kind of just helps with your feminine area, y'all, you can't tell me that this stuff don't work. Like, it just makes me, my sweat just has no smell. Like, my sweat from the gym has no smell, like nothing. I just smell really just fresh all day. I just feel I exude freshness all day on a daily basis, and so I'm just working towards that. Now, it also starts with what you eat, so I definitely drink my water, which I should haul my new water bottle, but I don't have it. But I've been drinking my water. It's a 64-ounce water bottle. I've been drinking 2 of those a day, and I have been eating very, very much so on the healthier side. I've been cooking a lot of food for myself, so I'm just really on this journey, and you guys follow the journey with me, I guess. That's all I can say. But I hope you guys loved my haul of my new products for self-care, cleansing, and anxiety release. And I guess I'll be back with a new one. I also bought some clothes and stuff, but like I said, this isn't that. This isn't what we're doing. I might do a weekend outfits or something like that, but that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you subscribe to my channel, share the video if you care, and I'll see you in my next upload. Deuces.